All right, thank you for staying with us. It's time for us to move on now from what you do for fun and what you're doing for charity and what you're doing to improve the life of people. Let's talk about what looks a little controversial, what we hope will end as soon as possible so that the game that we all love, football, that we all love in this country, will not go down. And that's the amazing story of the crisis rocking the Nigerian Football Federation. Dumnodi Okonta has joined me now, and of course, Tunde is still here on Sports Tonight. Guys, Dumnodi, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Good evening.
All right. Yeah, Dumnodi is ready to go, ready to fire on all cylinders. But let's start by showing you some pictures of what happened today. Yesterday, we brought you the story of FIFA. But what you're seeing on your screen is what happened today, this evening, in Abuja. The Chris Giwa-Led NFF faction that the NFF, that the FIFA, the World Governing Body, said should leave office before 7 a.m. on Monday are still active. And what you're seeing on your screen is the inauguration of that 6-man committee that they have put in place to replace the league management company and to run the league till the end of the season. And here you see Fatai Olayinka, GM of Crown, Tijani Babangida of Taraba United, and I can see Chairman of Taraba United, former Nigeria International. I can also see Victor Romson Baribote. These are some of the people there on your screen. Tunji Babalola also there. The secretary. And I see Sunday Okai somehow.
Head of NFF
Referees Union, because they unit. They are still working, in spite of the fact that FIFA says, guys, vacate office before Monday. But as we speak, up till now, these guys are still working. Dumnodi.
Well, maybe they not see the letter. One. And maybe the letter, maybe they're having different meaning to that letter. Initially, when the first one came on August 29th, they were saying that it was a fake letter, maybe something that was concocted within the other faction, the Congress faction, the Bentley Hotel faction. So now, I don't know whether that's, but it's on the site of FIFA, site of CAF, it's everywhere, on social media, everywhere, on international site, all international media have that on their website. So they should go there and see what FIFA wrote and what that letter states. And clearly, even the letter did not mention names. Because that means that the letter did not recognize anybody parading himself. People parading or people claiming or pretending. He didn't mention anybody's name.
But are you worried, Tunde, that this is taking place right there inside NFF building, inside NFF, not NFF, Gold Project? It's taking place right there in the facility of the National Sports Commission. So is that in a way giving some kind of support to those who are saying
tacit support
for those, because this is Chris Giwa,
giving
this
credence
is Sani Fema, there's Adama Yaya,
Felix Obua,
and Felix Obua, four of those members of the Giwa-Led NFF faction.
People from time immemorial, people have always desecrated holy ground. So it is not a new thing if people decide to desecrate, the chambers of constituted authority. And let's be candid, they said they should vacate before Monday.
And it's not Monday yet.
This is Thursday. They are well within their rights. Well, I'm not saying they're well within their rights, but they still have the time to parade themselves and strut.
Before 7 a.m. on Monday.
Until inevitability comes into play. Because the truth is, whether they like it or not, they will leave by Monday. No matter whoever.
Tomorrow is the last working day of the week.
Nobody is, no matter whoever it is that is pushing them or telling them, go, I'm behind you, all that will come to naught on Monday. Because the truth is, we cannot afford a FIFA ban on Monday for a country that is going to play a Nations Cup qualifier on Wednesday.
Anyway, let's pause a little bit on this Giwa-Led faction. Let's talk about the Aminu Megeri-led faction, because yesterday as well, FIFA letter returned Aminu Megeri back as president of the NFF and said he should coordinate and preside over the Extraordinary Congress and then also preside over the elections whenever he holds within the shortest possible time. We need to specify within the shortest possible time. So some rumors going around that they want to do it in 2015.
No,
they said no.
2015 is not
no,
shortest.
they have denied that the rumor is not coming from them. That
it's either 1 week or it's either 1 week.
There are people saying September 25th.
It's either 7 days or 14 days.
Yeah, some people are saying September 25th, but they have denied those rumors, saying that they want to do it in 2015. But that's their own faction of it. And today, they had a Congress. You know, they were supposed to have elections today. But then, after the first letter came yesterday, they had to push the elections further because FIFA's letter said things in a different tone. Aminu Megiri also spoke. That's the Aminu Megiri-led faction. He also spoke. So the Giwa faction are going ahead with business. The Aminu Megiri faction are also going ahead with business. Let's listen to Aminu Megiri. We'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.
We have just reversed the FIFA's letter, and we brought every member of the family to the knowledge of what happened, because the FIFA's letter is too explanatory. It has said almost all we wanted to hear, that it has directed, this is what we'll do to develop our roadmap towards election. We are just putting the family together to review what we are directed to do by FIFA, which is the World Football Governing Body, and to bring everybody to notice, because the FIFA's letter is so explanatory, and this is just what we rehearse and keep everybody posted.
One, that the agenda.
Well, we listen to Giwa. We've seen Giwa in action, the Giwa faction in action. We've seen the Megiri faction also in action. Now, let's go to the House Committee on Sports. You saw a little bit of Godfrey Gaya there. Today, they also had a press briefing, and they came up with their resolutions on the crisis. I mean, Godfrey Gaya says, after days of investigation and listening to all the sides of the crisis currently going on, they came up with their own resolution. So let's sit back and listen to Godfrey Gaya, that's the chairman, House Committee on Sports. Listen to him, and then we'll come back and hopefully try to get across to him on phone for a few clarifications on Sports Tonight. But sit back, listen to Godfrey Gaya on that same issue on Sports Tonight.
One, that the agenda for Congress of August 26, 2014 was non-elective, as attested to by notice of NFF General Assembly issued duly by the General Secretary, reference NFF/GSO/GEN/Volume 12-118. That the NFF status in Section 28, Paragraph 4